Hi everybody and welcome to the XYZ of Betting. I've got Shakes Rampedi, I've got Oliver Keohane and me, the MoneyMan. Guys, how are we doing after, there wasn't much soccer on, but there was a few sports. What are your accounts standing at? And then who's atop the leaderboard?
Well, I know you're top of the leaderboard, even if you hadn't had your handicap at the moment. Wearing that little crown, we'll pop it up. You can check it out on the website. I know you're up there. You can tell us your amount just now, but I'm on 14,650. So I think I've gone up by like 10 rand or down by 10 rand or something from last week. But in the space of that 10 rand, there's been about 8 bets that have just gone up, down, and then following one of your NFL bets, your accumulators actually helped me.
I bumped into you at La Parada, and they don't sponsor the show, but it's worth it. Bumped into you there, and gave you a tip, a 3-leg accumulator, which paid off nicely. I had 1,000 rand on it, so it paid back 3,600 rand for me.
I had 50 rand.
You had 50 rand? Yeah, well.
But yeah, I'm doing all right. Looking forward to the Premier League action coming back, and that's make a lot more solid bets there. I've kind of been losing out a bit on like the international friendlies and stuff. Also making those rookie errors of like seeing the games, betting, and then not actually looking at what squad a team's putting out. So like the Germany-Turkey game was just like, okay, cool, Germany by 2. Check the team that they put out, a lot of guys missing and stuff, ended up being 3-3, So I will be placing some bets on the UEFA Nations League, but I'll be waiting for the teams to come out. You never know what's going to happen in the international squads.
You never know. Shakes, and of course we had an easy bet where we both took the 17.5 handicap for Australia.
Oh yeah.
Which paid off hugely. I mean, I said it was ridiculous.
It was ridiculous, and it moved. I mean, it was at 1.75 when we took it, and it moved to 1.85 the next day. Yeah. Unfortunately, it wouldn't let me cash out and place.
Well, it's that all black and that's all black aura.
Yeah.
And this belief that the All Blacks are better than they are. And for me, the All Blacks are in a bit of a downturn. They picked the wrong coach. But Shakes, how did you do? Where's your account at now?
Yeah, so my account currently is sitting at 11,900. Okay. That's where it's sitting at the moment. I have to say that on Saturday, I probably must be the most unlucky guy on the planet because I put 11-leg multi-bet over the weekend on some international games. And the game that let me down was Portugal against Spain. And I said over 2.5 for that game. And that game ended 0-0. And I thought to myself, how in the world did this happen? And then, obviously, Bafana, South Africa played against Zambia. And funny enough, I actually put a bet down for Zambia to win. And the moment Bafana scored the first goal, I cashed out because I was like, oh, I can't take this, man. And then I saw that Portugal and France drew as well, 0-0. And I thought, you see, this is why we take a break sometimes. Because these results, like Oliver said, it's always good to sort of wait before the game starts, a little bit before the game starts, to see the starting lineups, what they look like, and all that stuff. So I think I might throw some bets. I'm already looking at some that I'm very keen on doing with regards to the Nations League, but I think I'm also going to do the Oliver approach and wait probably 30 minutes before they go. But 2 games I'm obviously looking at is England against Denmark, and then also Belgium going up against Iceland. Those are the 2 games I'm very keen on.
Yeah, for me, look, the games have meaning now. The friendlies are pretty much over. And these games have meaning. Germany, and Germany, Spain, they need to win. The top teams need to win. And so I'm a bit more interested in playing now. And the bets, I'm going to do a multiple bet. And I'm going to bet on Germany to beat Switzerland. I'm going to get this as part of my multi-bet. And then I like England to beat Denmark. We get a bit of that action going. And what else?
You have to be chucking France in there. And it'll look like my multi-bet.
France versus Croatia. Yeah, why not, hey? Let's throw that one in there. And then we got a little 5.28 going with that. Is there anything else I like?
Potentially Spain, Ukraine, but it's pretty low.
Spain. I always like a bit of Russia over Hungary.
Okay, Russia over Hungary, not too bad, not too bad.
So there's my 4 teams. Germany over Switzerland, England over Denmark, France over Croatia, and Russia over Hungary. Let's put that in for a little 300. Book that bet. And there's the code.
But it will be on Facebook.
We'll continue betting. And then I'm going to lock that one in. And there we have it. We'll post that up there, so if you want to follow along with that one, you can. Ollie, how are you looking? Before that, I'm up to 18,600, so I'm cruising.
Yeah, that's why you got the little crown on your head. And
heavy is the crown.
I'm also really liking England, France, and Germany all for outrights. That obviously sits at 5.31. But yeah, that Russia one looks enticing. But I can't say I know enough about Russian or Hungarian football to bet with any authority, so I'm going to keep it a bit more conservative. England outright, France outright, and Germany outright, granted that they are putting out their best sides. And 100 Rand there gets me 546 Rand with including my little win boost.
Wow.
I'll chuck my code up on my Twitter and yeah.
Fantastic. Put it up on my Facebook as well, I don't care. Cool. Shakes, what about you? You're getting ready to rock and roll over there?
Yep, I'm getting ready to rock and roll. I mean, obviously, I'm going to wait till the lineouts are announced, but I'm actually going to go with the tricky one for me. I've gone with England to win against Denmark with over 2.5 goals, and those odds are sitting at 2.57. Not bad. England and over 2.5. And the next one, the game with Iceland against Belgium, I've gone anytime goal scorer, Michi Batshuayi.
You like your goal scorers,
Yeah, and those odds are sitting at 2.1. So the odds in total is 5.40. And I'm going to put $200 and I could win 1.1 with 26 Rand, obviously win boost, but I could win 1.1K back. So the reason why I chose Batshuayi, I thought about this one, was purely because before the England game, he played against Ivory Coast and he did the business. He got the goal, and I can see him against Iceland as well. I see him doing the business. I think Belgium are going to win by probably a big score. He'll eventually come on, and he gets goals. That's why that's the one thing that people underrate about him. For Belgium, he gets a lot of goals for them. So I think he's going to get a goal against Iceland. I'm very confident. Plus, I must tell you guys, local football is back within South Africa.
I was going to say that's it. That's why I've been trying to get a bit of distance between me and you before your field of expertise kicks in there, Shakes. I'm a little nervous with the PSL coming back. It's going to take me a while to understand that league and the intricacies of it. But you've got a good head start on us there. But I've got 3 words for you, my friend: NFL.
One thing I tell you, man, with the PSL, one thing I love the most is the odds are very tricky, but once you get it right and you watch that league every single week, oh man, it's going to be rolling. So the league is starting again this weekend. It's the MTN 8, and I'm looking forward to that one. That is like a mini cup between the top 8 teams, the teams that finished in the top 8. So really looking forward to that this weekend, and I'll be putting me money on some of that stuff.
Well, I'm looking forward to learning about the PSL, and we're always doing this for fun anyway. But a few of your fans must be getting worried about your last place finish right now. And is there anything that you can say to them that would give them a bit of comfort?
I had to make Kevin look great because first it's his show.
That takes a lot of doing, eh?
Yeah, I had to make Oliver look great because I'm waiting for the PSL to come back. Once the PSL is back, there's not going to be any stopping me, that's for sure.
He's giving us his own handicap.
Well, I look forward to the PSL and picking a few winners there. I've never picked a winner in the PSL, so I look forward to doing that. And Shakes, thanks as always for everything. And we've got a show coming up later in the week regarding the PSL and the English Premier League, and I look forward to doing that as well. And thanks as always for a great sense of humor and your insight.
Always a pleasure, guys. Always a pleasure. Good luck with your bets. Hopefully you guys do a little bit well, and I do really well. But thank you always for having me on the show. I really do appreciate it, guys.
Thanks, Shakes.
Sure, Shakes.
Look forward to seeing you this week later on.